My name is Jonah, and I was the only child to my parents. When I was still a baby, my dad divorced my mom. He said he wanted to find himself. Well, he found another woman and forgot about us. Mom raised me alone for years. We lived in a small house, but we were happy. She worked as a tailor by day and a cleaner at night. She used to tell me,
Jonah, people with good hearts don't need much, just love and peace.
when I was 6, Mom met a man named Marcus. He was kind and quiet, worked as a mechanic, and always smelled like engine oil and peppermint gum. He also had a daughter, Lara. That's where the trouble began. Lara was 15 when she moved in with us. She was the kind of girl who rolled her eyes at everything. She hated school, hated chores, and hated me most of all. One day, while sitting on the couch, adjusting my glasses, trying to read my homework, Lara was sprawled across the other sofa, scrolling through her phone. She was always looking for someone to tease, and most times, that someone was me.
Aw, poor Jonah, can you even see me? Or should I wave twice?
Stop it, Lara.
Maybe you need a GPS to find your way to school. Or do your glasses come with Google Maps?
I clenched my fists, trying not to give her the satisfaction of seeing me upset. My mom, who was folding clothes nearby, shot her a warning look.
Lara, that's rude. Say sorry to Jonah.
Sorry you're so sensitive.
She said it in that fake sweet tone that made my blood boil. Mom put down the clothes and faced her.
Lara, I mean it. You can't talk to people like that, especially not in this house.
You're not my mom. Don't tell me what to do.
Her voice echoed through the room. My stepdad wasn't home, so it was just the three of us. Lara stomped her foot, threw her phone on the couch, and stormed toward her room.
I may not be your mother, Lara, but I still care about you. One day you'll understand that.
The door slammed behind her. The whole house went quiet after that. Just the hum of the fridge and Mom's soft sigh as she sat down beside me.
Don't listen to her, Jonah. You're perfect the way you are.
Yeah, I wish she thought so too. Mom rubbed my shoulder gently. I could feel her warmth, her patience. But deep down I knew Lara didn't respect either of us. And that was only the beginning. She was obsessed with TikTok, always doing weird challenges, jumping off chairs, eating dog food, spraying perfume in her mouth for likes. Once, she poured ketchup all over the living room and told her followers we were living in a haunted house. Marcus tried to control her, but she never listened. Lara, this is not funny. You could get hurt.
You're just jealous I'm going to be famous.
Lara didn't just stop at silly TikTok videos. She started doing worse things around the neighborhood. She and her friends would steal packages from people's porches for fun. They even let their dogs chase delivery drivers and laughed about it. Once, she put her pet snake inside old Mrs. Larkin's house while the poor woman was napping. Mrs. Larkin almost fainted. Another time, she broke into a neighbor's backyard, used their pool, and threw a secret party there. When the police came, she said it was a prank. Everyone started avoiding our house. People whispered behind Mom's back.
That Marcus's daughter is a bad influence.
Mom tried to talk to her again and again.
Lara, please, this isn't funny anymore.
You're not my mom. Stop acting like one.
A few months later, Mom got really sick. It started as tiredness, then headaches, then she couldn't stand for long. The doctor said it was cancer. Marcus and I were heartbroken. We took turns taking care of her. Lara barely came to visit. When she did, she made awful comments.
Mom, your hair's falling off. You look like a boiled egg.
Lara, shut up.
Relax. I'm joking. Jeez.
One night, Marcus begged her to be kinder. She might not have much time left. Please, just show some respect.
I'll respect her when she stops acting like she owns me.
When Mom passed away, my whole world stopped. The funeral was sad and quiet. I sat with Marcus at the front. The priest was talking about how kind Mom was. Then suddenly, Lara stood up, took the microphone.
By the way, everyone, I have an announcement.
Everyone froze.
I'm engaged. I'm getting married to a rich man named Victor Beaumont. So yeah, life goes on.
The crowd gasped. The priest almost dropped his Bible. Young lady, this is not the time.
Oh, please, don't be dramatic. Mom would want me to be happy.
Marcus buried his face in his hands. I wanted to disappear. That day, everyone talked about Lara, not about my mother. A few weeks later, Lara married Victor. She didn't invite us. Marcus and I stayed home, watching TV in silence. She's gone. She chose her path. Good riddance. At first, she looked happy online, posting pictures of fancy dinners, big cars, and trips to Paris. Then, one day, her emails started coming.
He yells at me all the time. He hit me last night. Please help. He's cheating with his secretary.
Marcus read them quietly and sighed. She never listened. Now she's paying the price. At first, I didn't feel sorry. Karma had finally found her address. Then she started calling, crying, begging.
Dad, please, he's dangerous. I think he's hiding something.
You made your choice, Lara. You wanted that life.
I didn't know he was like this. Please just let me come home.
But Marcus refused. He said he couldn't bring that drama into the house again. A week later, she sent a voicemail. She was whispering.
He's into bad things, Dad. Drugs, money. People come to the house at night. I'm scared.
Then silence. A month later, her name was all over the news. Social media influencer and wife of businessman Victor Beaumont has been arrested for drug trafficking. Authorities say she was a mole inside his cartel. Marcus almost dropped his cup. She's been set up, or maybe she finally pushed too far. They said she had been secretly passing information to rival gangs. They said she handled money transfers. She denied everything, but there was evidence, or at least fake evidence. Victor disappeared. He left her behind like an old phone. Months later, letters started coming from prison, handwritten, full of tears.
Dad, Jonah, I'm sorry for how I treated you both. I swear I didn't know he was a drug lord. He used me. He said he loved me. Please forgive me.
I didn't reply at first, but Marcus read every letter. She's paying for her sins, Jonah, but she's still my daughter. Lara wrote again.
The other inmates bully me. They steal my food. I don't sleep, but I deserve it, I guess.
Then one day, a letter came with a huge confession.
I'm pregnant. I didn't know until now. They said I'll have to give up the baby after birth. Please, take care of my child. Don't let my mistake ruin his life.
Marcus and I looked at each other. He had tears in his eyes. We'll raise the child. We owe that to May and to her. While we were preparing for the baby, Marcus hired a private investigator. He wanted to know the full truth. After weeks of searching, we found out Lara was framed. Victor's gang used her phone to send messages to a rival drug group. They made it look like she was leaking information. Once she was blamed, Victor fled with all the money. Lara had no idea. She was just a trophy wife used as a scapegoat. When Marcus told me, I felt sick. So she really didn't do it? No, and now she's paying for his crimes. Months later, the prison called. Lara had given birth to a baby boy. We went to the hospital. The nurse brought out a tiny baby wrapped in blue cloth.
She named him Thomas.
Marcus held him and cried quietly. Welcome, little man. We signed the papers to take him home. Lara watched from behind the glass, waving weakly. She mouthed, "Thank you." For the first time, I saw no makeup, no arrogance, just regret. Raising Thomas changed everything. He was sweet, quiet, and always smiling. Sometimes I saw a bit of Lara in his eyes, and it scared me. But I also saw hope. Marcus became a proud grandpa, even though he wasn't technically one. This boy's got May's spirit, strong and kind. We visited Lara sometimes. She looked thinner every visit, but calmer.
I don't deserve this kindness.
Maybe not, but your son does. One morning, we saw it on the news. Victor Beaumont was caught trying to cross the border with fake papers. He had plastic surgery and millions in cash. But he didn't make it far. Authorities confirmed Victor Beaumont's arrest after a gunfight with police. Lara's case was reopened after his arrest. His files showed that he framed her to save himself. After a long process, Lara was finally released. She came out of prison looking tired and older.
Dad, Jonah, thank you for raising Thomas. I don't deserve you.
You were lost, but you found your way. She moved in with us for a while. She worked at a small bakery and started attending church. She even volunteered to help other troubled women. Karma had hit her hard, but she used the pain to become better. Life became peaceful again. I went back to my studies, Marcus retired, and Thomas grew up happy and smart. Sometimes Lara would sit by the window watching him play, smiling.
I used to think fame was everything, but peace feels better.
And she was right. When I think about revenge now, I realize it doesn't always come from our hands. Sometimes, life does the work for us, quietly, painfully, and perfectly. So yeah, my stepsister who laughed at my mom's funeral ended up learning her lesson the hard way. But she got her second chance, and now she's a better person. Life really is a movie, huh? Anyway, if you enjoyed this crazy story, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. Or else my stepdad Marcus might show up at your house with baby Thomas for diaper duty.